Okay, morning. What day is today? Thursday. It's Thursday, and I've got a client in about. I feel a bit disorganized. What's the time? 20 minutes. I've got a client in 20 minutes time. So load shedding. So this morning we're supposed to be off from 4 to 6, and I then decided, okay, cool, I'm gonna set the alarm for 3:30. I was up anyway, and then I'll make hot water boil and put it in flasks so that when 4 o'clock comes, I'll have hot water to make coffee. 4 o'clock didn't go off, so I'm busy working, writing a newsletter, and then I use some of the water that I have. 5 o'clock power goes off, now I'm out of water again. Anyway, so at the office early, and like I said, I've got a client at 5 o'clock, at 7 o'clock now. Then I've got a bit of admin and stuff to finish. I'm not in the office tomorrow. And then on Sunday morning, 1 o'clock, I fly to Kenya. This is the shittiest flight in the world of aviation. So how it works is the flight takes off at about 1:15 in the morning. And the amount of issues it's caused in the past, for example, you fly on the 2nd, but you've got to be at the airport on the 1st. So you check in on the 1st, you check in like 2 days before because it's 36 hours. John and I have always missed this flight in the past. It was a Friday afternoon, and we were flying, which we thought was Saturday, but it was we thought it was Sunday, but it's actually, this is the problem with this flight. Anyway, so he's out with mates, I'm having lunch, and suddenly I'm like, okay, let me just see, I was checking details, and suddenly it's like, fuck, we're gonna be at the airport in like 4 hours because it's taking off like now, not the next day. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense, but it sucks. Horrible flight. Get to Kenya then on Sunday morning around about 7, I think, and then from there, short layover at Jomo Kenyatta, and then a quick bounce into Entebbe, and then we're at my guest house. All the guests arrive. We start the trip the next day. 1 day chimpanzees, 3 days Queen Elizabeth National Park for general wildlife, and then 3 days gorillas, back to Nairobi for 3 days, and I'm in the Mara for 2 weeks. So nice, cool time coming up. I'm still going to keep doing these as much as the internet allows. Otherwise, I might do them and post them later, but I don't know. I'll see. Also going to try and do podcasts in the evening, kind of talking about the whole thing, about what we did, what we lessons taught, whatever. Did another podcast yesterday for my own podcast, the Gerry Walt podcast, which has been a while. I sat down with Ryan, he's the manager of one of my local pizza places. I spoke to the owner, Anthony, known him for years and years. Anyway, I had to sit down with Ryan yesterday, very interesting chat. It's funny, you think you know someone and you hear the story, it's like, what? And that's why conversation is cool. I posted on Instagram the last post. I've had it for a while, I just had to fix a few things. So I posted that, and then I went on to post this. It's my last post, just saying this is where you can find me and stuff like that. And just scroll through. Fuck me, there's random stuff. If you haven't been on there for a while, which I haven't been, you go and it's like, who cares? And there's this on a MMA, on a mixed martial arts, like a UFC type feed. There's a picture of like a very angry silverback and a very angry, what was it? A gorilla and a bear, right? Who will win? Oh my God, this is like, and it made me think of, it's like little kids coming on safari. It's like, that's the kind of mentality, is who will win this? Click here. Like when little girls come on safari to Africa for the first time, right? They'll come in and they only want to see like ponies and horses and giraffes and stuff like that, all the cute stuff. Little boys come on safari, they just want to see shit die. Doesn't matter if it's a wasp attacking a spider or a lion killing an impala, they just want to see shit die. It's amazing. And then I remember once, and this is what made me think of this, is this stupid post on Instagram about who will win, a grizzly or a bear, or a grizzly or a gorilla. And I had this, funny enough, this is more than once, because I don't know how nature and wildlife gets presented on the international media and televisions, because some of the questions, so one, years ago, this American family, great, lovely people, where were they from? Can't remember, I think maybe LA, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I'm managing the lodge and we go and drive, and we see giraffes off in the distance, and we start talking, and the father says to me, no, these things, giraffes, they hunt in packs. He's like telling his kids and stuff. So I'm like, wait, what? So they hunt in packs. I said, no, they don't eat meat, they don't hunt in packs. No, convinced, done. He's seen it on TV, they hunt in packs. Okay, so now I go into full guide mode, and it's like, no, they don't. Look at them hooves, they've got side-facing eyes, predators have forward-facing eyes to judge depth, blah, 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 do the whole thing. No, doesn't buy it, they hunt in packs. I even go out, I fetch dung, and I open the dung, giraffe dung, because we saw the thing have a poo there. Open it up and show them, listen, look, grass and leaves and stuff. No, they hunt in packs. Anyway, so this conversation keeps going, and eventually I kind of half convinced this dude that, okay, cool, they don't hunt, they actually eat like leaves and plant material. As we come around, there's a giraffe, part of the same herd, just around the corner, got a bone hanging out of his mouth. And the guy's like, see, I told you, no. The giraffes do something called osteophagy, which is the chewing of bones for calcium. So, many times they'll pick pieces of bone up, like a piece of vertebra or something, and just chew it for calcium. Anyway, this dude believed 100% that giraffes hunt in packs, and then he saw the proof of it. I gave up on that. But, the story about grizzly and gorilla. Who's going to win? Nobody gives a shit because it's not possible. Little boys would come on safari, and they were like, how many lions will it take to kill a buffalo? And you're like, okay, cool. So if it's a male, if it's a female, and they say, okay, cool. How many impala will it take to kill a lion? And you're like, no, it doesn't work that way. No, but what if it did? What if they could? So no, it don't work that way, because this is how they work. Yeah, but how many? Okay, fucking 7. 7, okay, just stop. 7 impala can kill a lion. Yeah, kids on safari can be interesting. And that, as a big loop back, is the kind of mentality on some of these social media posts. Oh my God, who's going to win? A gorilla on a sporting page. There's another thing. Barstool Sports used to be pretty good, and they had very more, not a modern take, but a different take on sports. Now I'm scrolling through, and this is all this morning while I'm posting my last post, and I'm just scrolling while this isn't uploading, and it's like on Barstool Sports, which is supposed to be a sports feed, it's like 3 girls, and I think they hosted some of the shows, and the first thing it is, I've never used a vibrator. Okay, what sport are we talking about here? Because I've never seen that in basketball, or in UFC, or in any sport. So anyway, and on this, they're having a discussion on that, and that becomes the content that they feed to the main feed in order to get people to watch it, maybe get more algorithm and then get the likes. It is so fucked up. And then you're just these influencers with ass everywhere. It's just so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, not my problem. Okay, I need to go, and what's the time here? I need to go and prep. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, and then depending on travels, how it goes. But, question of the day. Question of the day. I don't actually have one. Question of the day. I don't know. What are you currently focusing on? Is it work? Is it personal? Is it health and wellness? Is it relationship? Just let me know. I'm gonna go. Have a good one. Bye.